back to CJ's Tech Reviews. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, but today what we'll be talking about is top 5 best gaming CPUs in 2023. And what had me thinking about this video was that today I had, actually like 5 to 6 days ago, I had made that video about what you should know before you get or build a PC. So I was thinking, how about I make a video about the top 5 best things, in my opinion, and reacting to this video that, let's see, what's his name? Top Tech Now made, shout out. That Top Tech Now made. So I'm going to be reacting to it and seeing what I do agree with, what I don't agree with. And yeah, let's get to it.
Having the right gaming CPU can completely change your gaming experience. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 5 best gaming CPUs so you'll never have to suffer through laggy performance again. The issue is that
It does definitely affect your performance. Like, a lot of people don't think that it does, like, a lot, but it actually does. Like I said in my last video, the CPU, if you don't have a gaming PC, if you have an office PC, is the most important part of your PC. If you have a gaming PC, it's about like right there with your graphics card as in importance. So make sure that you guys do invest in a good CPU. It does really help.
CPU might work great for one person, but might not be the best for you, because most CPUs are not made with the same people in mind, which is why I made sure to include options for all types of situations. So regardless of what you're looking for, I'll have the perfect gaming CPU for you. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below.
About that, I will be leaving this guy, Top Tech Now. I'll be leaving his video in the description. So just check that out, you know, and yeah.
The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned so you don't miss anything. First on my list is the Intel Core i9-13900K, my choice for the best overall.
Now, when he says best overall, that means that this is like the best CPU that he thinks in like 2023. And in my opinion, I don't agree with that, because I think that the Ryzen 7 is the best overall. Because you got to think about price, performance, and yeah, those are like the 2 main things that you got to think about. And when you're talking about price and performance, the Ryzen 7 has it really does top the Intel Core i9-13900K, in my opinion. So yeah, you know, if that's not, but you know, a lot of people have different opinions. I'm a Ryzen guy. You guys might be Intel, and you know, it's all just about opinion. So yeah.
All CPU. The Intel Core i9-13900K is a super powerful processor that will more than meet any gaming challenge that you throw at it. It
can meet gaming challenges and actually like graphic design challenges and Unreal Engine and stuff like that. It can meet that, but it also has to have the right graphics card. So yeah, it can take a lot. Like it's a titan of a CPU, honestly.
It has 24 cores, 8 performance or peak cores, and 16 efficient or E cores, making it one of the most robust processors on the market. The peak cores unleash the capability to play the latest games and gaming software, while the E cores provide multitasking power. It has 32 threads, so it can execute tons of tasks at the same time without any background tasks slowing things down, giving you great power for even the toughest gaming scenarios. The i9-13900K features a built-in Intel UHD graphics 770.
Now, my take on that is, as you guys know, like I said in my last video, Intel makes their own graphics card. So, you know, the obvious reason would be, the obvious thing to do would be to put some of that software into your CPUs. So that is what they do here. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, on an i5, you can run Valorant and Roblox and, like, those kind of games, but obviously, for a game like Fortnite, you're going to need a graphics card unless you put it on low settings. But yeah, they have built-in graphics, which is always great, just in case, like, if you want to break on your office PC, get on Valorant or Roblox or Oregon Trail, I don't know. But you can definitely run all those games very smoothly on that.
70 controller for improved graphics and visual quality with support of up to 4 monitors. It's got a P-Core clock speed of up to 5.8 GHz and an E-Core maximum of 4.3 GHz. It features Turbo Boost Max Technology 3.0 that potentially increases CPU speeds while staying within safe temperature and power limits. This can increase...
That is very important. When you have to make sure that you have the right cooler. When you're getting a CPU this powerful. When you're getting a CPU this powerful, you need to make sure that you have the right cooler. If you don't have the right cooler, it's all going to be for basically nothing. You're basically just paying for something that has the same performance as like an i7, because to push the i9 to its maximum potential, you need to make sure that it doesn't overheat. So you guys have to make sure that you do that if you want to get this CPU.
Increased performance in both single-threaded and multi-threaded applications. The i9-13900K is unlocked, so you can customize the settings to best maximize your play. It has enhanced overclocking for both sets of cores, so you can customize them to your performance. So with the right cooling solution, you can easily push this chip to its limits and get even more performance out of it.
Like I said, make sure that you have the right cooler when you're pairing, when you're putting this into your PC.
Features a robust 36 megabyte cache to support memory speeds of up to DDR5 5600 MHz and DDR4 3200 MHz. It's compatible with Intel 600 series and 700 series chipset-based motherboards. The i9-13900K provides expanded memory options with support for both DDR4 and DDR5 expansion, and you can use its Thunderbolt 4 ports to simply and easily build out your setup. It also has support for Wi-Fi 6 and 6E. The i9-13900K can crush any gaming challenge you throw at it, even at higher resolutions and with multiple applications running in the background. Now, if you're someone who wants to push their system to the limit and run the most demanding games and applications, the i9-13900K is the chip for you. Next on my list is the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D. My choice for the best overall AMD CPU. The Ryzen...
Now, if you ask me, the Ryzen 7800, I feel like that's a CPU. My favorite CPU to get on a gaming PC. But if you have like an average PC, I would say my favorite would be like the Ryzen 3. But the Ryzen 7 for a gaming PC is my favorite and best overall, if you ask me. But yeah, that's my take on that. Like I said, he said the best overall CPU was the Intel i9. I feel like it's the Ryzen 7 because of its price to performance.
7 7800X3D is a part of AMD's new generation of Ryzen processors, and it comes with some incredible features. First off, it has 8 cores and 16 threads running at a base clock speed of 4.2 GHz with a max turbo boost of 5.0 GHz. That's some serious processing power, perfect for handling the latest games as well as multitasking and content creation. Now, what sets this processor apart from the competition is AMD's groundbreaking 3D V-Cache technology. This new tech allows the CPU to have a whopping 96 megabyte cache, which is significantly higher than the amount of previous Ryzen processors. This extra cache helps reduce latency and boosts gaming performance significantly. For the enthusiasts out there, the Ryzen 7 7800X3D is fully unlocked, meaning you can push it even further with some overclocking. The Ryzen 7 7800X3D snaps into the high-level AM5 motherboards that support DDR5 5200 memory and PCIe 5 connectivity on select 600 series motherboards. The 7800X3D's maximum supported temperature is 192 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, while it doesn't come with a bundled cooler, AMD recommends a 280mm water cooler or better.
Like I said, if you're going to bundle these, if you're going to get these type of CPUs, you want to make sure that you get the right cooler. Water cooler or air cooler would be fine in this situation, but like if you're going up, like a Ryzen 7 or 9, you want to make sure that you at least get like a water cooler and fans. But on the Ryzen 7, you can get both, or just you can get like an air cooler or just a water cooler. It doesn't really matter in this situation, but you just want to make sure that your CPU doesn't overheat.
the Ryzen 7000 X3D processors. Now, you might be thinking with all these amazing features, the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D is going to cost an arm and a leg. Well, you're in for a pleasant surprise. AMD has priced this processor very competitively.
Like I said, price to performance is why I think that the Ryzen 7 would be the best overall,
making it a fantastic value for gamers who want top-tier performance without breaking the bank. The AMD Ryzen 7 7800 X3D is a gaming powerhouse that offers incredible performance thanks to its 8 cores, 16 threads, and groundbreaking 3D V-Cache technology. With these outstanding capabilities, this CPU is at the top of the AMD CPU list for gaming. Next on my list is the Intel Core i7 13700K, my choice for the best CPU for most people.
I don't agree with that. You guys already know how I feel about the best CPU for most people. I always say the Ryzen 7, but I'm just a Ryzen guy, so that might be me being biased or not. It's all up to you. This guy, I don't feel like he should be saying that, but because that's just his opinion. But if you ask me, it's all up to you. So you should probably just. I would recommend the Ryzen 7, but if you don't feel like you want to take the Intel Core Core i7, that's up to you.
People, the Intel Core i7 13700K is another great choice with lots of processing power for your money. It is a bit less robust than the i9 we talked about earlier, but you pay about 25% less too. And it really has enough power to support most gamers. Let's have a look. It has a total of 16 cores, 8 P cores, like the i9 13900K, and 8 E cores versus 16 on the i9. It also features a 16-thread processor where the i9 has 32 threads. They both have a built-in Intel UHD Graphics 770 controller for improved graphics and visual quality with support for up to 4 monitors. Now with a base clock of 3.4 GHz and a turbo clock of up to 5.4 GHz, you can expect buttery smooth gaming performance even on the most demanding titles. The Intel architecture ensures efficiency and speed, and this chip truly delivers on that promise. Another great thing about the i7 13700K is its overclocking potential. This unlocked processor lets you push its performance even further. It features a robust 30 megabyte of L3 cache memory and offers great system performance that will avoid interruptions while executing complex tasks. The i7 13700K is designed for the LGA 1700 socket and is compatible with Intel 600 series and 700 series chipset-based motherboards. The i7 13700K stands out with its excellent single-core and multi-core performance. This means that not only will you get an amazing gaming experience, but you'll also have a CPU that's more than capable of handling any heavy multitasking and productivity tasks that you throw at it.
Now, if you ask me, this is a great CPU. I will get this CPU if I'm building a certain type of PC, but I have nothing against it. Honestly, I recommend the CPU if you're an Intel person. This is probably I would say, the best for most Intel people. It is a great CPU, but if you ask me the best for all people, it would be the Ryzen 7. But if you're an Intel person, I do recommend you getting this CPU.
The Intel Core i7 13700K is a great choice for most gamers. It is great for those looking for a top-tier performance without breaking the bank. When you factor in its 16 cores, 16 threads, 30 megabyte cache, and other core features, it makes a really attractive choice. And if you're interested in updated pricing on any of the items mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the links below. Prices update on these products almost daily with sales and general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, check the description. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like and subscribing. Next up on my list is the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, my choice for the best CPU for the money. The Ryzen
best CPU for the money. I gotta agree with that. The Ryzen 5 is actually really good. It can take a lot of mainstream games and a lot of it can take about almost any game that you throw at it. So I have to say, it is the best for the money.
Ryzen 5 5600X offers amazing value and gaming features for your money. It has 6 cores and 12 processing threads, so it has solid processing power and can multitask to keep your games moving smoothly. It boasts a great base clock speed of 3.7 GHz and boosts clock speed of up to 4.6 GHz, so it gives you lots of speed. It is also unlocked, so it supports overclocking. Plus, you can adjust other settings to match your gaming requirements. It has a whopping 32 megabyte cache, which is essential for gaming performance and overall productivity. It offers great system performance and avoids interruptions while executing complex and critical tasks. The Ryzen 5 5600X runs with thermal design power of 65 watts, which means that that's the heat that needs to be dissipated by the cooling system. Now, the good news is that it's bundled with the quiet, capable AMD Wraith Stealth cooler, which features an aluminum heat sink and pre-applied thermal paste, along with a 3.81-inch fan and 4-pin power connector.
That's why I say that this is actually the best for the money, because it comes with a cooler. And yeah, that's why a lot of people would say it's the best for the money. Because when you run with something with a cooler, obviously the price, the demand goes up. And I feel like it's okay priced. So yeah.
So this will keep your CPU cool enough while you put it through the paces. The CPU has DDR4 3200 memory and is designed for the advanced socket AM4 platform. It can support PCIe 4.0 on X570 and B550 motherboards. Now, whether you're playing an intensive first-person shooter or a graphic-intensive game, this CPU can handle it all, allowing you to...
Like I said, it can handle basically any game that you throw at it, which is why me and the Top Tech Now say that this is the best CPU for the money.
To experience high frame rates and smooth gameplay. Overall, the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X is an excellent investment for its performance and features, making it the best gaming CPU for your money right now. It offers terrific performance and productivity at an affordable price. To upgrade your gaming PC, you cannot go wrong with the Ryzen 5 5600X. And last on my list is the Intel Core i5-13600K, my choice for the best Intel CPU for the money. The Intel...
Well, my take on that is yes. I feel like both the Intel Core 5 and the Ryzen 5, just the 5s for CPUs are the best for the money because they're bundled with coolers. So, yeah.
Intel i5-13600K provides really good value for your money because it has lots of processing power for pretty intense gaming, but it's about 25% less expensive than the i7-13700K. It comes with 14 cores, 6 P cores, and 8 E cores, so it has 2 fewer P cores than the i7-13700K. On the other hand, it has 20 threads versus the 16 of the i7. Both are very respectable when it comes to multitasking ability and can execute lots of tasks at the same time without any background tasks slowing things down. It has a base clock speed of 3.5 GHz, which is on par with the i7. It's also unlocked, which means you can overclock it to get even better performance up to 5.1 GHz and adjust other settings to customize them to your preference. And with a thermal design power of 125 watts, this CPU is quite powerful and can handle really demanding games. Like the other Intel models we covered, the i5-13600K includes a built-in Intel UHD Graphics 770.
Like I said, they're obviously going to put their graphics card software into the CPUs. And actually, fun fact, I've played Valorant on an i5 without a graphics card, so I know it is possible to play some of these like not as taxing games as like Fortnite, or like playing like Roblox, Oregon Trail or Valorant, like I have.
Controller for improved graphics and visual quality with support for up to 4 monitors. It features a robust 24 megabytes of L3 cache memory and 20 megabytes of L2 memory. This serves to boost instruction processing and system performance so there won't be any interruptions while executing complex tasks. The i5-13600K is designed for the LGA 1700 socket and it's compatible with Intel 600 series and 700 series chipset-based motherboards. The i5-13600K is quite...
Now, when you're looking for a CPU that is something that you definitely want to make sure Like it'll say the motherboard will say Intel 13th gen, 11th gen, or 12th gen. You wanna stay around those. Don't go any lower. If you go lower, it's not gonna be worth it. So yeah, just make sure that that's what you're looking out for if you're building a PC.
Affordable compared to some of the other high-end CPUs on the market. For games with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 or anything weaker, the i5 13600K can pretty much match the higher-end CPUs. The difference shows up in higher intensity games. This makes it the best Intel option for budget-conscious gamers who still want a powerful CPU for their gaming setup. And if you guys like this video or learned something,
so yeah, that's my take on this, and make sure that you guys like and subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, support the channel. And, I'll see you guys next time on CJ's Tech Reviews.